Everyone's always been told that old-fashioned cliche line that good things come to those who wait. I couldn't disagree more. Ever since I can remember, I've been a sucker for waking up before the sun comes up. I love sunrises. Going to college quickly changed my mind on that. As a student athlete, you're constantly under the rule of someone else. At any given point in time, you could be told you have a meeting within an hour's notice. Or at that point in time in my life, even worse, have an impromptu Friday morning lift that you were notified of at 7 p.m. that night before the end of practice. While needing to stay up until 11 p.m. to even 2 a.m. some nights to study for classes, I quickly began to love sleep more than I loved my own sport. In a world where everything moves so quickly, 4 years later, I've decided that waking up at 3:45 in the morning is my attempt to establish a more disciplined life and also add some time back to my day. I think throughout every chapter of my life, throughout every stepping stone and every challenge I've overcame, is due to the fact that I got up, I set goals, and I put in the work. So tired. We're out here. My day's off. Why do you wake up at 4? Why do you get in the gym at 5? It's so simple. It's because hard work is what makes our dreams come true. I think the uncertainty of not knowing is our weakest point as humans. We often think to ourselves that we're afraid of our future. Will I get into that school? Will I get into the major? Will I get that scholarship offer? What job will I get after I graduate? And we tend to base our self-worth around these achievements when, in reality, if we fall short, it's just God telling us we're not ready yet. Or maybe saying that's just not what I have planned for you. And we have to figure that out. The question is, who's going to hold us accountable? So this thing we call life is a constant proving ground. But not to others, to ourselves. So if you want that dream that you've been fighting for, you have to show up. You have to have the discipline to stay up late, to wake up early, and to fight in your own way. So with this video, I just want to reach one person. If it's just one person where I can get inside their head to where they can feel motivated to realize that this life isn't just handed to us, that we have to work for it all. And waking up at 5 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m., whatever it is, 6 a.m., is going to set you apart from the people who maybe are waking up at 9 and 10 a.m. And nothing wrong with those people, but having that extra time in the day is what allows us to work on our craft, and being able to do that is something that's a necessity for someone who wants to make it to where you want to be in life, I think there's a huge misconception with people who wake up early. It's that this thing just comes natural to you. You're just wired different. I never considered myself a morning person. In high school, I'd regularly wake up at like 9, 10 a.m. sometimes. But even in college, and as an undergraduate student, playing football, I hated waking up early. The 5 a.m., 6 a.m. lifts, 4 a.m., 3 a.m. sometime waking up was brutal. I would bang my head, bring my fist into my pillow, so angry. And now I'm sitting here like I'm doing it when I'm done. Like there's no need to wake up at 3:45 in the morning, but I think there is sometimes. I believe that this is going to set myself up for the future, something that is going to set me apart from everyone else, because I'm willing to put in that work to establish a discipline that's not really that's known. So one day it's going to pay off, and I hope that this is able to get at least to one person. As David Goggins always says, it's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life. We've got one shot at this life, so we've got to show up every single day. Don't second guess yourself. Don't think you're not ready. Don't doubt any piece of you.